Hi, my name is Charlie and I'm the new presenter for the nrKe network. I just got the job and up until now I've kind of been on the trash can because I was an Android in AI back in about 1990s and I got superseded because actually the graphics are a bit not so great. Know what I mean? Anyway, it's actually because of my creator. He was fond of me, even though I was a bit of a sort of not a great looking AI. And as the 3D got better, it just became fantastic what you could do on AI. Anyway, that's another story. I got the job, so here I am, and welcome to the show. I'm the new, my title is called Dog's Body, and I'm the new Dog's Body for the nrKe network. So, welcome to the show. The show is mostly all about music, and I'm going to tell you about all the music that goes on with the nrKe network. Just before we start though, I think I have to give you a bit of the background and let you know a bit of what the nrKe network is all about. So to get it all started, the nrKe network is it's spelt nrKe, but it's an anarchy stuff. We're into different new stuff. The nrKe network is all about music though. The only focus for nrKe is music, and so I'm gonna basically everything is related to music. We have a few things that we follow, like a few sort of principles that we follow, and the first one is basically no killing. We don't believe in death other than natural death, or death at the hands of a person is definitely a no-no with us. And along these lines, we are totally vegan, so we promote a totally vegan way of living and a totally clean way of living as well. That also comes along with no chemicals. We don't believe in any chemicals. I mean, this is just the way we feel. Doesn't mean that you have to do it, but we kind of promote this in our style of music. So, no killing, vegan lifestyle, and also a totally green lifestyle. We believe in that the planet is being raped as we speak. The planet is being destroyed, and we want to survive this pillaging that's going on, and we want to survive this by not being involved with the destruction of the planet. Whatever's left is whatever It only depends if we can stop pillaging the planet sooner. So we believe in vegan living, green living, and we also believe in rock and roll, baby. We like music any way that it comes out, as long as it is live. This show is always going to be live. I'm not always going to be talking, but right now I'm just talking. The show is going to be live, baby. Loud and proud. I don't really like canned music. I don't like, the knob jockeys and the pretend groove artists that are coming out now. I like music to be played like an instrument. I don't think if you can't play an instrument, it's like it's not really music to me. I love live music. I love music with emotion. I love all that stuff. So at the nrKe Network, this is kind of a bit like what we promote. This is the kind of things that we try to do, and I hope that you can be a part of it with us. Our first project actually that we are trying to do is to put on a sort of a show that is totally green and totally environmentally friendly and totally lives up to all our principles. We are linked to a recording studio, so we kind of have a few bands ready to do it, but we need to actually get the framework out there. We need to make the framework so we can put on this gig and it can fulfill all these principles. The vegan one is pretty simple. Trying to make the actual gig environmentally friendly is really hard because it takes a massive energy to put all that big sound on stage, and it's really hard. When they say, oh, this is all done by solar panels, it's not really done by solar panels. It's just the best they can do is run it on. They need so much power that they have to run it on big diesel generators, and the best they can do is run it on biodiesel. I guess you could buy whatever it is. You buy those green points, or the green things that you buy so that you can then pollute the planet. I'm not sure that I really agree with that. It's really funny because it has sort of turned out now to be something along these lines, but it's not in the way that you think. Because of this situation that we're in, the actual live to the internet stuff might become a bit more popular. And the thing about the live to the internet stuff is it's pretty green, it's pretty low energy. You could definitely run it off a big roof with a lot of solar panels. So we're kind of looking into that. Anyway, that's the show that we may be thinking about putting on. You can find out all about this show on nrKe.net. The nrKe Network has a page. It's called nrKe.net. Pretty simple, you can probably work it out. If you go on that page, you can find all the stuff out about this that I've been talking to you. I'll leave the show alone for the next minute. I want to talk about the music because it's a music site, and of course the music is really important. nrKe.net has made 2 albums recently. One is called Broken Love Tunes by Sandy Mountain, and it is a whole 9 or 10 songs played by Sandy, featuring the drumming of the famous Louis Burdett. The album sounds really good, and I highly recommend you give it a listen. You can hear the album on nrKe.net/BLT. Now the BLT is like Broken Love Tunes, and if you can't remember this, you can just look on Sandy Mountain Facebook page. The link is on the Facebook page and you just click on it. That is Sandy Mountain Broke and Love Tunes. To tell you a bit about this is just Sandy's usual album that he puts out every now and again, but it is featuring Louis Burdett on drums, and as to quote Sandy, he says, "I've known Louis for many, many, many years. I always thought he would not suit what I'm doing, but actually, it's because I think Louis is a cut above, he's jazz and avant-garde and all that stuff, and I'm just sort of like chunka rock and roll." Or Sandy is sort of chunka rock and roll. Anyway, it was amazing. I just, in a really late time in my career, I got Lou to play the drums, and it was so smooth. The actual session that Louis played with Sandy, it took, I was there and I heard it, it took 1 hour and 15 minutes, and the actual songs take about 1 hour to play. So it was a straight through one take session that became the basis of the album. Of course, it took Sandy another 6 months to to actually work hard and make the tracks, but the actual laying down took the same time as it took to play the songs. This gives it a really raw and live feel. It's a perfect kind of product out of nrKe. It's the perfect thing that we need at nrKe. It's available for sale on nrKe.net. So if you want to go onto that site, pretty easy to work out what it is. seeing as this is the nrKe network and it's nrKe.net. Get it, dude? On this site, you can purchase a hard copy if you want a CD, or you can just listen to the songs off the site, or you can also you can play the playlist. You can play the playlist off. It's on YouTube, and you just press the link on the Facebook page. The Facebook is called Sandy Mountain, and on the Sandy Mountain Facebook page, basically a lot of the information of the things that are going on here at the nrKe network is also put down. There is as well a Facebook page called nrKe.net. Now this Facebook page is where you can talk and give your comments and tell me what you think about what's going on. I have one more album to talk about as well. This album is called Decibel Cat. Decibel Cat is a powerful rock band, and its album is called, I'll just look it up. Its album is called Hysterio. I can't really show, I should be able to show you the covers, but I've got to get that programmed into my setup. Hysterio is definitely worth a listen. It's got 9 songs as well, and they're all good hard rockin' songs. The vocalist for Decibel Cat is called Deborah Dragonclaw, and she is a wonderful vocalist and definitely worth a listen. She also has her page up on Facebook called Decibel Cat, DECIBELLCAT. So check it out, and her album has a YouTube playlist as well. So just play the playlist and see what you think. These were the albums that we did in the last couple of years, but at the moment now, because of the situation, because we can't really do anything as far as playing the bands, it's sort of silly to put the show on for a group of people, eating dinner. It's like we've kind of progressed to that. There is nothing like what used to go on. So we have decided to make videos. So at the present time, we are making our videos for Decibel Cat, and we have re-recorded a couple of songs to introduce our new drummer. The new drummer for Decibel Cat is Dirk Herbowitz. Now, Dirk actually wasn't on the album, so in order to make the couple of videos off the album, we have re-recorded the songs with Dirk Herbowitz, And also too, what has happened is, of course, it always happens, there's a new song sort of morphed out of this session, and I'll tell you a bit more about that later. The big plan though is that we're going live to the internet. Now, live to the internet is just a thing that really suits us, because live to the internet sort of simulates live to an audience. It's not, you don't get do-overs, you don't get to do it again. It just represents you, and there is a bit of a feeling when you think it's live to you. You don't really know how many people. You don't know how far it's going out, so it sort of does stir up a bit of energy so that we can get performance. We're always looking for performance. I think that's enough for the moment. This is actually the trial, so I'm just setting this up, and I'm sorry about my voice. I haven't really worked out my voice yet. I think I need a bit of processing on it to get it to sound good. Okay, bye-bye, and I'll talk to you soon.